This is a story about a red bucket. He was born into the world as a perfect, shiny, bright red bucket. He grew up and went to school, maybe university, got a job, made friends, lost friends, fell in love, had his heart broken. He had wins and he had losses. He was basically a normal bucket going about his bucket life, just like all the other buckets. But over the course of his life so far, some experiences and some buckets had left their mark on him. He was still a bright red bucket, but these experiences had left tiny little holes. Teeny tiny holes the size of a pinhead, barely noticeable to anybody else. Sadly, the red bucket felt these holes limited him, like he was unable to do his bucket purpose of, let's say, holding water. He became so focused on the holes, he now believed if he held water, it would not only leak from the holes, but they would get bigger, and then everyone would notice his secret uncertainties, that he was less than complete. So for a long time, the red bucket avoided holding water. Instead, he did everything he could to make himself brighter and shinier, in the hope this might distract others from seeing his vulnerabilities, his leaks. Regrettably, the red bucket became so concerned with being bright and shiny that over time he forgot what his simple purpose was: to hold water, to feel full. He had now become socially out of place. Then one desperate day, the red bucket had an epiphany. What if, despite my holes, I filled myself with water, and yes, a drop or two might escape, but if I shifted my focus to just feeling full, just maybe others would see my fullness and wouldn't notice my holes. His belief became so strong, the more he filled himself with water, the fuller he felt, and the less he noticed water leaking from the tiny holes. Yes, the holes were there, and now and then a drop or two or three would escape, but he didn't care because he felt full. There soon became a time where he felt so good at being full, so wonderful, that he didn't even care if the other buckets saw his holes, let alone what they may have thought if they did. He had finally become the unfuckwithable red bucket.